Hello everyone, welcome to part 5 of our Let's Play co-op of Rayman Origins, and in this part we'll be starting off with Cacophonic Chase, and this is the first Skull Tooth, and this is the second Skull Tooth challenge of the entire game. And here we are on Desert Dijeridoos, and it's another one of these cages where we smash, so pretty much we'll have to get this cage over here, and also unfortunately we don't have a guest commentator in this part since like we were trying to recruit people earlier today and some people weren't available, but the good news is that we actually managed to get Abdul, the Arabic guy, previously known as Crash Bandicoot 4616, to join in the next part of this game, of this Let's Play, so yeah, that was great news.
And he'll be joining for part 6 of this Let's Play. We're good because the conversation will be a lot more commentary. We'll be on part 6 than part 5, but
yeah, and to be honest, the commentary was like earlier on. This part was kind of a bit dead because I was the only one talking.
Yeah. Hopefully in this part.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you'd say a bit of something like along the side of my introduction as well, but at least we started it off anyway. So yeah, now we know a few treasure difficulties.
And we've now died 3 times, which is not good.
I reckon we could probably like turn the volume of the TV down in case it's like, what you call it, drowning out our voices a bit.
I'll do that after we finish this level.
Yeah, or just pause the game and do that quickly. After all, it only does that like, it only takes a few seconds.
I'll do it now.
Yeah, it only takes a few seconds after all.
Right, it's now 22 now.
Okay, that's slightly better.
Yep, that is slightly better.
Okay, now as you can see, this one it's much harder over here. It's clearly harder than the last one. And also we have like air currents, which also kind of delaying in a way. At least from my perspective. I don't know about you, but how do the air currents affect you in this chase?
They make it a lot harder for me to catch up and stuff.
Yeah, and also they push you up and you get more chance of hitting the spikes, which is a real piss take.
And this is our 4th attempt at doing this, because...
Yeah, 4th or 5th. I actually have not been counting. I haven't been counting at all. But yeah. Okay, that was kind of a dick move for me to do that, but yeah. Actually, it's more helpful with the current if you're actually like holding the jump button when you're jumping and not flying while you're in the current, because then you get a further jump. You get a higher and further jump, which makes you leap further and a better chance to catch up with the cage.
This starting to become a piss take now, because getting anything absolutely ridiculous, doing this like 5 times in a row.
Yeah, or maybe even 6. It's fucking piss take.
Stupid thing. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I really like. Yeah, I just really like how Rayman Legends improved on these levels, like in Back to Origins. They made the chase levels like much easier, as we mentioned in our conversation in the last part with Tank Commander. And I gotta admit, that was a really fun part.
Yeah.
There was a lot to talk about.
It sure was.
Yeah, there was actually a lot to talk about. There was like, and we also had our little bits of humour from here and there as well, especially at the end of the part. But yeah, and also some more good news is that we're not actually considering we decided to record this like a bit earlier than the end of the time we have now, than the time that I have to go home, then we don't necessarily have to be rushed for this part. So
yeah, kind of nice.
And which takes some pressure off. It really removes some pressure, and I really hope it, and I really wish it was like that for the last part as well, but nevertheless the last part was fun as well.
So this is our like 7th or 8th time now, which is ridiculous because
Yeah.
it's just done first go.
Yeah, and it's a fucking piss take. Gotta be really careful here. I don't know why Globox is not going like as fast, and yet I'm constantly holding the R2 button and I'm spinning like practically almost my whole way. That's actually great how you actually managed to actually get there and keep me alive. Like,
Yeah.
that's good progress for you.
Oh,
Fuck.
seriously, man.
It's
starting
always
to
one
annoy
of
me now.
those. It's always one of those 6 sons of cunts that have to get in the way. Like,
I think I can smell a bonfire.
yeah, I can smell ashes. I can literally smell ashes like right now.
It
I don't
really
even know.
stinks, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah,
it
I think
really
like
stinks.
it's
really
probably
bad.
I think it's probably like due to neighbours like next door or something, or
Yeah.
like doors away. Fucking hell. But really? Come the fuck on.
Right, 9 times now. Seriously, it's getting a bit annoying now.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Globox. Seriously, all these games that we play now are just taking the fucking piss. It's just like Crash Bash Part 3 all over again.
It is, yeah, it really
So
is.
it's like the trophy challenges. They were supposed to be easy, and usually we would find them easy. We would like never fail on them like whatsoever. Well, that's pretty much partially an exaggeration, but we wouldn't really be failing like as much as we did then. So it should have been much easier. But yeah, these games decide to fuck us over when we're recording like our remastered parts, which is a piss take. Come on. And I nearly touched those spikes. Unfucking believable. Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's really starting to annoy me now.
As if we asked for these games to fuck us over. Like, what did we even do? What did we even do to make these games fuck us over? Seriously. And no, people don't say it's because it's our skills. You can't really say that we're crap at the game. As we explained ourselves, we actually can play like much better than this. It's just that when it comes
Stupid trace level is really annoying us.
it's not just that, but when it sometimes comes to recordings, or like sometimes like in general, it's just like some of those. It's just like one of those many times where the game just randomly decides to fuck you over for no apparent reason. I mean, come the fuck on. I would have gotten further. Don't. Oh, he's always touching that bitch.
It's really annoying, seriously.
Like, as if anyone actually. As if. For fuck's sake, Globox. As if I asked you to touch him. Fucking hell, I'm not even controlling you to do that shit, and yet you're doing it.
Oh, stupid thing, man, honestly.
I know. It's just a curse which a lot of Let's Players have. We have the Let's Players curse.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking piss take. It shouldn't exist to begin with. I don't know who came up with like the expression like Let's Players curse, but that pretty much sums it up perfectly. Since like almost whenever we do Let's Plays, the games decide to fuck up on us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be careful.
Yeah, as you can see, I decided to slow my track down so then I don't get touched up by then. But then again, there are like these platforms of Dijeridoos falling down like alongside, and we can't even touch them or even reach them, which makes it an even bigger piss take. And see, I can't even fucking reach that now, which is it's honestly that pathetic. I mean, how fucked up can these games get? I mean, what? And plus, we would also like to know what do you guys think? Like, what would you guys think like about games fucking you over? I mean, like, what's your opinion if on games whenever they fuck you over. Like, whenever they decide to act like complete and utter pricks, and you're just, and you're trying to actually play the game properly, and yet you can't because the game keeps fucking you over. What's your opinion on that? Because we're pretty much expressing, we're blatantly expressing our opinion on that right now, as you can tell. It's just that obvious. We don't even need to tell you what our opinions are on it. So yeah. Oh, come the fuck on.
That was entirely Globox's fault, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a game to make Globox fuck up. Like, come on. And Rayman Origins is like harder than Rayman Legends. That's what I like about Rayman Legends too. Oh, see, I can't even reach that shit. Wow. Look, I can't even catch up with the fucking platforms. It's like, honestly, it's like this game is like trying to make us look like we're retards. We can't catch up with platforms. But seriously, I bet some people are actually watching and thinking, oh, look at these retards, they can't even catch up with these platforms. Well, we'd like to see you play this piss take of a game. See if you can do any better.
I bet we can't do any better.
I bet you die in the first platform.
Yeah, you're careful.
Hey, I bet the currents are like, the first ever current will fuck you over. Oh, for fuck's sake, Globox. Like, seriously. There's just no way to start a part. I mean, this is no way to start a recording in general. This is no way to start playing a game in general, let alone a fucking recording. I mean, seriously. It's like, no one should ever have to put up with crap like this, ever. It's just the way
me internet and
yeah, I know.
I know.
Yeah, clearly that was an accident.
Yeah, of course it was.
Because as you can see, like, I was just like running, and for fuck's sake, Globox, really? Come the fuck on.
You're getting ridiculous now, so it's absolutely ridiculous. We've failed so many times in this level, honestly, so many times.
To be honest, it's been like ridiculous since like almost the 10th fucking time we did this. Like, we attempted it anyway in this bloody part.
We will get to it.
I mean, you can blatantly tell that we're pissed now.
Yeah.
Because of this. I mean, you can tell I'm cussing loads. Well, not exactly loads, that's partially an exaggeration now. Really? I actually got to those platforms there this time. You're taking the fucking piss. Seriously. But anyways, I even remember the first time doing this and I still had a shitload of trouble, so you can't really blame me. And plus, it's been ages since I've done this one as well, so yeah. And to be honest, I only completed like these challenges once, since I couldn't be fucked to do them again. I mean, what's the point? I mean, if a level's like that much of a piss take, or if a game is that much of a piss take for you in general, then what's the point of playing it again? Like, oh really? Oh, you like to be a piss take. It's already become a piss take. It's been a piss take from the start, like, honestly. Like, as if anyone like asked for this shit. But yeah, you're gonna enjoy all my cussing, people. You're definitely gonna enjoy all this cussing.
The cussing is the only good thing about this recording is that there's loads of cussing.
Oh really? I was even getting close to that as well, like, honestly, come the fuck on. Like, I haven't even been counting how many times I've cussed, and I honestly can't be fucked either, but honestly, there's really no point, like, it's only cussing, like, it's pretty much a third instinct to a lot of people. Oh, Globox, like wow. It took you ages to get there.
No, focus. Damn it. I'm sorry about this, guys, but it's really annoying.
Yeah, this is actually taking longer than we thought. Like, but we never thought this is gonna be easy at all. We just reckoned it would have been like shorter than this, like a lot shorter, but with only like a few fails at least. Not like fail after fail after fail, like piss take after piss take all the fucking time. It's that shit that we don't even need at all, especially during the Let's Play. Like, as if anyone asked for this shit. Oh, come the fuck
so
on,
close, man,
like,
so close.
what's the point in those fucking spikes over there? What is the point in those spikes? They have no purpose there. All they do is they're just stuck there and they just prick you whenever you touch them. They have no purpose there. They have no prime purpose. Like, it's like one of the most retarded things ever to have in a game. Honestly. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know Ubisoft want to make this as challenging as Rayman 1, but there's challenging and there's piss takes, and this is clearly a piss take. I mean, even Rayman 1 was easier than this. I mean, and that's actually quite ironic, because Rayman 1 is actually considered a very hard game. Yeah, I completed Rayman 1 a few times, and I completed Rayman Origins like only once, like 100%. And what's even more funny is that Rayman Origins, you don't have to complete the game 100%. What's funny is that in Rayman Origins, you don't have to complete the game 100% to complete the game at all. Whereas Rayman 1, you actually do. You have to get all the cages, literally everything, to even get to the end, to the final cutscene and the credits. I mean, that's kind of interesting how Ubisoft did that for Rayman 1. And it's also strange how, it's very ironic how in Rayman Origins they did not do exactly like Rayman 1 did for endings. I mean, don't get me wrong, it did work in its own way, but it's just, it seems very ironic that this game is actually seems much harder than Rayman 1, and yet you don't have to literally get everything and complete the whole game 100% to even get an ending at all. Like, as if anyone even asked for that shit. I mean, that pretty much contradicts, like, difficulty there. If you look at it in a certain way, that is. But yeah. And I can't even get to the fucking next platform, and wow, it's been like 18 minutes now. Like, are you taking the piss? Like, according to Dell Webcam Central, it's been like 18 minutes. Like, really, like, it feels like it's been longer. Like, but no.
It feels like it's been half an hour.
Yeah, it actually does.
I'd like to see some you try this because this is not an easy level to pass, so I wouldn't say this is easy, but it's hard. It's hard. Trust me guys, it's hard.
Yeah, and clearly we're not the only ones who've done Let's Play on Rayman Origins. Like, everyone who Let's Played this game would know how doing these levels would feel. Or anyone who played this game alone in general would know how much of a piss take this is. I mean, there are like Let's Plays that have a lot of fails, and we're not the only ones out there, so don't be shocked if we say that, because it's not really a surprise. It's actually a common thing to have a lot of fails in the Let's Play as well, and a lot of people tend to like do like games, like a lot of games blind, like as Let's Plays. They tend to do a lot of them blind. So yeah, and this is partially blind since I completed the game 100% before all trophies on my PS3, like I mentioned like a shitload of times. But yeah, that explains how it's half blind. A half blind Let's Play co-op. So yeah. I think this is kind of making me sick now too. Like, I'm like trying to like pass this and this is now making me sick. It's making me I mean like physically sick. Like you can't.
Seriously, this is taking far too long now.
This is actually kind of making me physically sick of like playing this. Like, I feel like I'm about to like get dizzy and like my stomach is gonna hurt or something. Like, I didn't even know a game would be that. I didn't even know it would even be possible for a game to actually do that to someone. But turns out I discovered something new today. Sometimes games can actually make you sick if they become too much of a piss take. What do you think? Hey, it's kind of like the situation where Daniel was like, he got so pissed off with Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex in his Halloween stream last year. He even mentioned that he might even start smoking because of the game. And finally, we actually did this, and it's about fucking time too. And yeah, Daniel, yeah, if you don't know who Daniel is, we're talking about Dingo Crash, so yeah. And finally, we're doing
We actually
this.
finally completed this. Now we get on with actual proper...
I feel much better now.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
You
feel
feel less
sick.
sick, don't you?
I don't feel sick anymore. So
No
now,
turning back.
No turning back. There's no turning back.
And we do 4 levels for this, can't we?
And here's one of those levels where we have to collect a lot of lums, and we're like on an Electrons card. So yeah, we have to collect loads of these lums right here, and pretty much you guys get the picture. Because like because as you've seen like in part 2, we've done a level like this, and it was like in the last world. So what the fuck, Globox, really? But to be honest, this level isn't hard at all. It's just kind of like a transition level. If you know what I'm talking about, but yeah. But yeah, it's still a great game level, and it's nice to have like these transition levels too. Oh, by the way, if you guys like want to check out, if you guys actually want to check out Dingo Crash's stream, 6th anniversary celebration stream on YouTube, which he did last night, then feel free to go to his channel and rewatch that stream. It was a wonderful stream. It was such a big event. There were so many people in the comment section. There was a massive discussion between the people in the stream call and the comment section. It was amazing. Like, for those of you who weren't there, you missed out on a lot of fun, and I actually stuck around for like the whole time. Trust me. And if you guys rewatch the stream, you'll probably you guys will like most probably get the idea of how much of a wonderful stream it was. And in my opinion, that was like the best live stream he's done so far. So yeah, feel free to check out his channel, and not just because of his streams, but also check out his Let's Plays as well. So yeah, now the last level we're doing here is Shooting Me Softly.
It's 4 levels, isn't it? 4 levels. 3 normal levels and then a chase level, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is this our last level?
Yeah, because it's the last one in the world, and we start the next part with the next world, which, to keep like this Let's Play all organised. Well, more organised than before, so yeah. Now we're in another shooting level.
It's really weird having a PS3 version and putting the X instead of the other button on the Xbox. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Playing this version.
Because like, you see
used
like...
to the Xbox version of Legends.
Yeah, because like, we've been playing Rayman Legends earlier again, and then we go back to Rayman Origins, and it feels like, wow, like, how could we have possibly gone back to playing this? Like, seriously. when Rayman Legends is such a remarkable improvement on this game. And I know, I've said that so many times. I've mentioned that Rayman Legends is actually a huge remarkable improvement in Rayman Origins so many times, but in all honesty, I really don't give a fuck how many times I mention it, because it's true, and I can't deny that. There's no way you can, like, deny anything, I mean, because it's just there, you know, it's just such a great game. And also I've noticed that the commentary in this part has also been somewhat more interesting, or even though we didn't have any guest commentators here in this part, it seemed to be more interesting, since I somehow came up with like more material to talk about, which made this part more interesting.
It took 18 minutes for us to complete that chase section, honestly.
Actually, I reckon it was like more than 18 minutes, because I mentioned like it was 18 minutes like in the middle of the time when we were when we were experiencing all the piss takes, but yeah. And also, I like how in this game they introduced like a new concept over here as well. There are lights. There are like lights in certain sections where there are like those bugs. I can't remember what the fuck they're called, and it actually repels the bugs. So the best option is to go where the light is at all times.
Yep. That is vital to the success of this mission, basically.
Yeah. And also, if you see like those buttons that light up, make sure you shoot them, because then that repels the bugs as well. So yeah. I'm actually, yeah, and even though there is no guest commentary in this part, I'm still having fun either way. I mean, it's really interesting. I had like more interesting commentary yesterday, and since I was like there in like, well, I wasn't necessarily like in the stream, but since I had such a fun time watching Dingo Crash's massive live stream last year, I somehow like came up with like more ideas and with like much more inspiration to come up with more commentary, more things to talk about, more commentaries. So that's much better. That really improves a lot on this Let's Play as well, and like these Let's Plays in general. Because like it's always great to like record when you're in a good mood. Because like whenever I'm in a bad mood, I just don't record. There's just no point. Like if you're recording like when you're pissed off, you're just gonna like keep on stressing over the shit that you're doing. Although yeah, but don't get me wrong, we were kind of stressing like earlier, because it was like considering the amount of piss takes we experienced at the beginning. But nevertheless, we finally pulled through in the end, and the commentary became more and more interesting as the video went on. So that was really good. So yeah, I reckon we can like pretty much forget that it was kind of dead like near the beginning, since I was the only one talking.
And I did a bit of talking.
Yeah.
I did a little bit, which is kind of nice.
And we got all the Electoons, which is good for now. And but sadly,
we're away from getting the Lums Medal.
And sadly that's more backtracking for us.
Yep, of course.
But nevertheless, this part was fun. This is a great part, and at least we know we got like all these Electoons.
And
so yeah,
and now a new character in the Snoring Tree.
Yeah, so let's go check that out before we move on to the next world.
And the next world will be
Gormanland.
Which, funny enough, we have just completed on Rayman Legends, which is really weird, isn't it? It's really coincidental.
Yeah, it actually is quite a coincidence. Like, it all adds up, and here we are, giving back our skull tooth to this guy over here. To be honest, I almost forgot about this guy altogether. But yeah, it's a good thing that we came back to Snoring Tree. So yeah, this is the new guy we unlocked. And it's another Teensy.
We unlocked a new Teensy.
So yeah, and now I'm just gonna go back and change into Globox since I really can't be fucked to play Teamsy, so yeah.
And
Funny
go
how
back to the map, and then we're gonna end it there.
funny how you went onto the left door. Funny how you went onto the left door in this map, and I went onto the right door like straight after, and then it took us to the left side. I mean, it's kind of funny that happened.
We might have time to play a bit of Rayman Legends as well. So
Yeah.
we're gonna end it there.
Yeah, so let's move on to like the point of. So yeah, let's enter the world and of Gorman Land, and we will start the part with Polar Pursuit. So see you lot in part 6. Laters everyone.
Bye everyone.